Living in the country, we're very fortunate to have fresh air. And fresh air is another one of the keys to having quality life. Years ago, we used to go to break rooms that folks smoked in, or we went to meetings where people smoked in, or as I travel, let's say if I'm flying into LA or if I'm flying to third world countries, I can see a huge disparity between the fresh air and the blue skies here in the mountains versus in other parts where there's a lot more pollution. That pollution has a significant impact on how well the body runs, from the lungs to out through the blood to every cell in the bodies. Fresh air is it affects again the quality of the blood, how healthy that blood is. It affects the energy in the cells. Do your cells have good energy? Air actually affects that. How well the brain works, how well the lungs work, how well the digestion work is very important on how much fresh air you get. We're told that when we exercise outside, then the fresh air and the sunshine, our exercise is worth 10 times that of exercise in the gym or in the basement. Again, exercise outside, according to exercise physiologists, they will tell us that it's 10 times more effective than it is inside. And a big part of that is that fresh air, that sunshine that we get when we're outside. We also look at, as we look at air, there's something called negative ions. And have you ever been to a waterfall or the ocean where there's a surf, or maybe after a lightning storm, and the air is just so much fresher? Well, that's called negative ions. And that actually can help our breathing, help our body to be in those environments. So again, where you're able to be out of the city, outside of the smog and everything there, you can enjoy that water at the beach, or you can enjoy the waterfall when you're out there. You're actually going to be healthier as you bring in that good fresh air, and in this case, the negative ions instead of the positive ions that we see more so in the cities. Another thing on air is how we breathe. When you have a child, their stomach goes up and down, up and down. That's called diaphragmatic breathing. Or if you've ever taken voice or a wind instrument, your teacher taught you how to breathe with your diaphragm. I can remember a teacher I had, Elder Crook. He would have you lay down, put a book on your stomach, and learn to breathe where the book would go up and down. See, again, when we're a child, that stomach moves up and down, that diaphragmatic breathing. But as we get older, we start breathing like a chihuahua, where we're just taking little pants with our lungs. Our lungs don't fully take on a full volume of air, and they don't discharge the full volume of air, only a portion thereof, even with good diaphragmatic breathing. So if you're just taking small little breaths, we're not getting a lot of oxygen. So as we look at quality of air, the importance of quality air, number one, don't live in a city that has a lot of smog. Move out to the country. Country living is amazing, y'all. I encourage you to do that. It has many aspects where you can grow your food, where you can have the sunshine, where you have good fresh water that you don't have to depend on other folks' water. You can have a well or a spring. There's many benefits. But part of that is that good fresh air. The other is make sure you're having that good diaphragmatic breathing, where you're breathing and you take some deep breaths every once in a while so you're not just panting like an old chihuahua. We'll see you back as we look at better ways to have healthier lifestyles.